Hey guys, if you're planning a trip to China but not sure how to get ready for it, you find the right videos. Well, China has its own apps ecosystem and internet rules. Apps like YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, Google, they're not gonna work there. And in today's video, as a Chinese myself, I will share with you all the must-have apps if you want to have a smooth, happy travel experience in China. And I'll cover all these topics. Let's first talk about the most important part, payment. You must have WeChat Pay and Alipay in China. Well, because in China nowadays, everyone uses mobile payment. Nobody really uses cash. Even cars is kind of rare. So, and even when you're trying to book any services or food on any app, they're gonna ask you for your WeChat Pay instead of your card information. So definitely download WeChat Pay and Alipay even before the trip. And for all the internet issues, well, remember how I mentioned there's an internet restriction in China, so you don't really have access to Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, but here's a solution. I like to use this app, VEEE Plus VPN, or Let's VPN. A lot of my friends are using that one. So download it before you go to China because it will be hard for you to download it when you're in that location. So before the trip, download the VPN and yeah, get it set up. So once you're in China, then you can just use these Instagram, Facebook, and app freely. And but then there's some exception. In Shanghai, the internet restriction is not that strict. So yeah, but still get VPN. For transportation in China, well, for a taxi app, download this app called Didi. It is like the Uber and Lyft in China. And if you want to book any metro ticket, high-speed metros or train tickets, use this app called Railway for usually the high-speed metros. And if you want to book like flight in China, use these two apps. There are like authentic Chinese booking platforms, so you can get actually better price on these two apps compared to these apps like Expedia's, Booking.coms. So yeah, definitely check them out. And for map, I personally prefer to use 高德地图. There's another option called 百度地图. By the way, Google Map is not gonna work there, so definitely download these two apps. And I prefer this one, yeah, but you can use both. Depends on what kind of like platforms you prefer. And for food, well, the #1 food delivery app in China is called 美团外卖. And you'll find all types of food there and very good like ratings for each restaurant. And they have a supplementary app. It's the same company, but it's another app called 美团. So that app is for you to book any fun activities or events in the area. And yeah, and sometimes you can get pretty good discount code if you book these events on this platform. I like to book like massage services or like dance class on it, but you will find all types of events on this app. And for review, like you know how we have Yelp here to see how's the restaurant. Well, if you want good restaurant recommendations, definitely download this app called 点评. So they will have rating for different restaurant, and most cases pretty reliable. So yeah, if you want to find good food in China, you should make sure you download all these apps. Another one is when you're reading the menu and you're not really sure what it means, you can download Kuli, this one, and it can translate the food menu for you, or just use ChatGPT to take a picture and translate it. If you turn on the VPN that I just recommended, you can use it, or use DeepSeek. Then you don't really need because DeepSeek is a Chinese AI tool, so you can also use that to translate the food menu. And for hotel options, well, you should download 去哪儿玩 and 携程. These two apps, you can also use it to book flights, but I also use it to book hotels on it because these two platforms, they offer better price than the other app. And you can definitely use Booking.coms or AXA and like, you know, Expedia's and China, but if you want better price, definitely use these two apps. And if you want to do like Airbnb, then use this authentic Chinese platform to find a good Airbnb for you. If you're on a solo trip or you just don't want to hire a tour guide, you should definitely download this app. It's more like a digital tour guide for all the tourist attractions in China. And I hope you find this video helpful. If you want to learn more about travel tips in China, I'm starting this new series called Travel Like a Local in China, and I'll introduce 100 hidden gem cities that local goes for a trip in China. So definitely don't forget to subscribe to the channels for more updates and travel tips. I'll see you next time.